Greetings and welcome to another edition of STO World. Tony here with you right now, and we're talking about the Romulan rep system, and we're going to touch on the Ferengi DKora class. And basically what ends up happening is that, you know, I wanted to do these in two separate episodes because I wanted to do kind of the rep system and New Romulus, but you know what? I'm going to combine them in one episode because obviously I'm a little bit behind right now. And the big reason is because I had the flu really bad at this time, and what ended up happening was I lost my voice for a little while, and it was very difficult for me to talk, which is why I did not do a video for a few weeks now. So anyhow, today's episode, we're going to talk about the Romulan and Omega rep system, because I have hit Tier 5 in all of them, or both of them, as you might want to say. And then we are going to talk about the Ferengi DKora class, go over a configuration, and I'm going to tell you why it's the most versatile ship of all the lockbox ships, for a lot of very good reasons. So, with that, so let's talk about the rep system really quick. And many of you out there have probably hit Tier 5. Some of you may have not, but I'll tell you what, I had a lot of resources in the game. It was very simple for me to get up there. So let's go to the rep system. So, what is the rep system? It's a reputation system. It kind of operates the same way the Starbase does. You get projects, you contribute stuff to those projects, to said projects here, kind of like here, dilithium and some energy cells and commodities and stuff, and some Romulan marks. And then you basically, for the most part, you get special rewards. Now, there are two types of projects. You have the projects that contribute, obviously, to contribute to your reputation system. When you're maxed out, obviously they don't appear anymore. But every time you hit a tier, you get a special captain passive ability you can pick. For each one, you got to pick one of these two, and then obviously the fifth one, you get the really cool ability that you get here. Then you get the projects where you can do the, like for example, an equipment reward. Okay. Or a store unlock. So, you know, your store in your rep system store, you get a store unlock. So down here, obviously, you can unlock these like anti-proton rifles, for example. So, but basically, let's talk a little bit about this, a little bit of strategy. First of all, if I were you all out there, don't even worry about the Mark 11 or Mark 10 stuff. Just wait till you get the Mark 12. Do not waste the resources, in my opinion. You know, keep the resources for the Mark 12 stuff, because that's where it's at. You know, if you look at, you know, if you go to the store, I have Mark 12 rifles, pistols, and assault weapons here for anti-proton, and they're obviously anti-Borg. You get the consumables here. That's a store unlock. The prosthetic, the store unlock, etc., etc. I didn't see a point in unlocking the Mark 10 or 11 because I'll never use them. You know, especially for endgame. So, kind of go back, and that's basically how the rep system works. It's very simple. There's really not much to it. Most stuff gets expertise, Omega marks, which you can always look at your marks, what you have right here. You know, your Omega marks and stuff like that. A Romulan marks, which I have none because I've used them all to unlock stuff in the stores. But then you have, when you get the Mark 12 stuff, you got to have neural processors. I've got like over 300 of those things, and I use them for mainly for the upgrades, the special task force completion stuff. And you know, if you give 5 of them, you get 1,000 dilithium. 50 Omega marks gets 500 dilithium. Very simple. If you want some dilithium, you know, you get the project, put 50 marks in it, bada bing, bada boom. Takes about 15 seconds to complete, and you're going to be looking at 500 dilithium. No big deal. Pretty easy stuff. So, but basically for me, each tier you can unlock certain items and certain things. Now, collect my reward here really quick. And I got 500 dilithium. Very simple. Okay. So we're going to go to each tier of both the Romulus or the Romulan rep system, and we're going to go to the Omega task force stuff here, and I'll go through each tier and what you get. So obviously, tier 1 of the Omega rep system, you know, you get the passive ability, you get the very rare rifles and stuff like that, assault weapons, all that stuff. And you get the assimilated universal console, space set, and honor guard. Now, I was smart because I went and did the assimilated mission and ended up getting like 10 of these consoles, so that way I don't ever have to pay for them ever again because they were free at the time. And I do have the assimilated space set as well. Very cool stuff. Probably go over that more when I go over my Steam Runner class configuration, because that's where I have that. That's where I have that actually. Then you get a passive ability. So what are the 2 abilities you pick from? You get increase your health generation both in and out of combat. No, 20% of your health every 60 seconds. To me, as attack officer, that's useless. So what I went with this ability here, weapon proficiency by 30. If I were all of you, that's what you want to do. Tier 2, very simple. Mark 11 stuff. You get the prosthetic Mark 11, anti-board combat consumables, you know, which is in the store. You get the cutting beam for the space weapon, which is actually kind of cool. I have it on my Steam Runner. And Omega Honor Guard Space Set Mark 10. Useless. Very useless to unlock any of this stuff aside from the consumables, because obviously it's all not Mark 12. You just want to unlock the Mark 12 stuff, in my opinion. And as far as passive abilities, you get the hull regeneration, 10% of your hull every 60 seconds, or you get weapon skill training by 30. Again, if you're a wise person, take the weapon skill training, because this other skill to me is useless. Because you really, if you're in combat, you want to blow the other person up before that, and 10% of your hull regeneration in 60 seconds isn't a lot, believe me. Okay, Tier 3. Now you want to unlock these rifles in Mark 12. You have the equipment projects where you got the space set, assimilated space set. Again, I don't go for that. You know, I go for the Mark 12. It is what it is. I have the Mark 11 Borg set, by the way, which was what, if you had the Borg set from the previous STFs, which I have a ton of those, you automatically are a Mark 11. No big deal. The Mark 12 and Mark 11 aren't all that different. Honor Guard set Mark 11. And then obviously you get the costume unlock projects. And you got to acquire the ground set. Now, I didn't have to do the unlock project because of the fact that, well, I already have the Mark 11 set, because I've had it, and a Mark 12 for that matter. So now you get 2 different abilities here. Regenerative shield augmentation allows your personal shield generator to constantly regain shields, plus 4 shield regeneration every 1 second. Stupid, useless, because this thing completely trumps that. Rotating weapon proficiency. You want to take this because you'll have to manually remodulate your weapons after some time, but you basically, it's like double what the normal remodulation is. So like, for example, you get double the amount of shots practically than you would normally, and so you don't have to remodulate as often, and it works out great for ground STFs. Go to Mark 4, or Tier 4. Again, prosthetic arm weaponry Mark 12. You get the anti-board consumables, which is what I did. More anti-board consumables. And Omega torpedo launcher. It's kind of cool. Honor Guard space set Mark 11. Blah, don't even worry about that. And instead of taking the shield regeneration every 6 seconds, which would have been cool, I took the Omega Graviton Amplifier, so chance to deal kinetic damage with 100% shield penetration. Pretty cool. I liked it. I kind of regret not taking this a little bit, though, but it's okay. And then you get this ability, a nanite cloud when you're on the ground, which is kind of cool because you can revive unconscious allies and they're immune to damage for 2 seconds. And they're disabled for 3 seconds, but then obviously you get to heal all your nearby allies instantly. Pretty cool ability. You get the Mark 12 sets here. Yada, yada, yada. So, go to Romulus. Same thing. My Romulan store looks pretty simple because I didn't really want to unlock the Mark 11s. I don't know why I did, but I did. Like a dummy. But anyway, I got the Mark 12. Mark 12 pistols. Mark 12 rifles, which are really just high-density beam rifles. And the assault miniguns. Pretty cool, actually. Now, as far as abilities go, what did I pick? Oh, well, the Tier 1, you had this ability. Critical chance by 3%, or you got to have personal shield skill by 30. I took the shield skill. Why not? Took the weapon skill. Why not the shield skill? Tier 2. Again, Mark 11 stuff. I didn't worry about it. Increases your starship shield systems by 30. I took that skill instead of this, which is a critical chance by 3%. I'm already maxed out in the critical chance and stuff in my skills, so I didn't see a reason to have that. This ability, tier 3. Mark 12 Romulan weapons. And then you have the disabling strikes. I took that 20% chance to knock back an opponent over the 50% chance of getting 100 shields when critically hit. I thought about this, actually. But I took this. Thought it would be cool, and it does work. Tier 4. Romulan Plasma Store unlock. I haven't unlocked any of the plasma stuff or the sets yet. I'm going to. But I ended up taking this ability. 20% chance to gain an instant heal to your shields when you're critically hit. Or you could have taken this to placate your target. I took the shield thing. The shield thing actually works cool because it'll be crazy because your shields will almost be drained. You'll get hit with a critical, and all of a sudden they just regenerate almost to full once in a great while. It actually works out really well. And then you got this ability, which basically lets you fire while you're cloaked for about 5 seconds. I think it's cool. Plus, it increases your science project or your science ability. So that's the rep system in a nutshell. Once I get the sets and everything, I'll go over that stuff with you. I'm actually going to get one of these Romulan rifles. Or assault weapons. Yeah, why not? I'm going to try this out. I'll go with this double damage one here. Sounds like a plan. Ooh, some of these other ones do some other cool stuff, though. I'll wait till I decide. But that's the Romulan rep system. New Romulus is a beautiful planet. I love playing this stuff here. So, and obviously, congratulations to these yo-yos that won the no-win scenario. So, now that we've gone over the rep system, let's beam up. Let us beam up to the orbit of New Romulus, and let us talk about the Ferengi DKora class, because that is what a lot of people, I'm sure, have been waiting for, because I've been getting hounded by people left and right. Go over the DKora class, go over the DKora class, go over the DKora class. Let's get away from this crowd really quick. And wow, I love this new Romulus. It's really cool. I love the storylines too, and I love the different missions. I mean, they're fun to play. You don't get a ton of marks for it, but they got a good Trek feel to them, and I'm big on them. So, talk about the DKora class here. And you're looking at my Ferengi DKora class. I affectionately nicknamed her the USS NASDAQ, and anybody that follows Trek knows why I would name a Ferengi ship like that. It's very obvious. And, the DKora class is a very, very cool ship. It is the most versatile lockbox ship out there. And we're going to go on the bridge, and I'm going to tell you why. It can be used as a cruiser. You can use it as a cruiser. You can arm it with cannons. You can do all sorts of crazy stuff with this ship. I mean, you really can. You can also, it's got 10 console slots. You can go on the bridge. You can access your bank. You can access the exchange. You can do a special duty officer mission. You have a special Ferengi set that makes it even more fun. And it's got 2 different modes. It's got a combat mode. And it also has, and this thing's taking forever to load, it looks like. It's got a cool bridge. And you can play Dabo. I mean, come on. So we're on the bridge. Here's the functions on the bridge. So basically, contact your duty officers if you want. Go this way. You can go this way. And you access your mail. You can access the exchange. You can access the bank. Very cool. Actually access a lot of stuff on this bridge. And you play Dabo. Who doesn't want to play Dabo? Come on, Who doesn't want to play Dabo? I mean, I play Dabo all the time. It's a fun game. And you go on here and you kind of bet some stuff, but you can play Dabo basically on this thing, and it's pretty cool. So, there's obviously certain Dabo numbers you want to put on when you play. So the wheel's spinning right now, but anyway, it is a great great ship. It really does. And you can go on here and you can, I'll bet 500 ECs, why not, on each one. Energy credits. Place bet. Will I earn anything? I don't hit Dabo too often. It's actually pretty hard. What did I earn? Ah! Came very close. Came very close. Anyway, done playing this. But you can access all this cool stuff in one spot on this Ferengi bridge, which the bridge looks cool. I don't know about you guys, but it's a very, very cool bridge. My favorite bridge is the Galler Bridge, but this one's not far behind. You can do a lot of cool stuff here. And it's got the nice Ferengi DKora feel. Got a Ferengi on the bridge. You have to have that. So okay, so we'll leave the ship interior. Actually, we'll take a look at what the ship's equipped with. Now, some people equip this like an escort with cannons. I do have a cannon set up for this. I have a whole set of weapons set aside to do, like, depending on what mission I'm playing. If I'm doing like here, obviously I'll do a bunch of cannons. But I use mine as more of a cruiser and a support ship. So you look at the NASDAQ, you look at what you got here, and you have, I have the Ferengi set on here, by the way, too. So, you know, I got an anti-proton beam array, anti-proton dual beam bank here. I have the rapid-fire missile launchers, which actually, when you put Torp Spread 3 with these things, you just have a volley of missiles go flying. Quantum torpedoes, a Mark 11 Borg set, no big deal. A couple anti-proton beam arrays in the back, a torpedo launcher, and I have these tachyon launchers, tachyon mine launcher, which is cool, because what this does is it disables shields if the mines hit whatever ship. Very cool item. Some deuterium surpluses. I have, you know, some weapons batteries. I have this that comes with it here. It's a universal battle module, and basically you have a battle mode and a regular mode for the Ferengi ship. Threw on a theta radiation vent, neutronium plating, ablative hull plating, the multi-purpose combat console, which is actually part of the Ferengi set, as you see here. The Ferengi set has this, the mines, and the missiles. Now, field generator, assimilated module, a couple anti-proton mag regulators, and then you have a 0-point quantum chamber. Very simple. Bridge officers. You know, I'm running with a beam overload, a high yield 2, and a beam fire at will 3. In cruiser mode, actually, this is supposed to have Torp Spread 3, and I don't know which. Wow, I forget which individual I'm using, but yeah, don't say it. I know I have too many bridge officers. It is what it is, guys. I know. But so y'all see what I'm doing. So at any rate, this is what I got going on here, and yeah, I'm supposed to have Torp Spread 3 here. I forget which buff I had on here now. I'm kind of going through, but that's what it is, and you know, I'm very, 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 very happy with how this ship has turned out, and you know what I'll do? I've got a very good idea. I am just going to roll with Disable Engines 1, and then I'll just roll with this for now. But anyhow, so that's what I got. I'm going to run with Disable Engines. It does work pretty well. Running with Aceton Beam, Engineering Team 3, Reverse Shield Polarity, got Emergency Power to Shields. I always have to have a Ferengi on here, right? That's my Ferengi. Emergency Power of the Weapons, Inertial Dampeners. Then I got my Science Team 1, Hazard Emitters 3. So, pretty self-explanatory. I'm going to beam off the ship here, because we are going to go shooting. We're going to go hunting. And what are we going to go hunting? Well, we're in the Taldewa system. Going to finish my one last mission for the Romulan Rep system. Patrol mission. And we need to hunt something, right? Do you get what I'm saying? I'm hinting when I'm saying hunt. Let's go find some prey. That's right. We're going to go find some Hirogen, and we're going to decimate them. That's exactly what we're going to do. Decimate the Hirogen. We're going to hunt them for a change. So with that, going to go out and head over to the Narendra system. I don't want to talk to DKora. I don't like them. But anyway, we're going over here. Now, in this mode, you get to use this EMP pulse, which is cool, EMP burst. But in battle mode, you're going to watch me hit in a battle mode here. And you know what's weird? I hate when my tray gets messed up. Everybody deals with this, I know. Not happy about that. DKora battle mode. Very badass. And are the missiles missing? And I'm looking on here, and my missiles are missing. How can you possibly do this to me? Cryptic, it's all your fault. Nah, it's okay. I will live. And, well, that's not the rapid fire missile I want. Really quick before we get into this. Ooh, I got a lot of really cool abilities, actually, I can use here. I'm not going to use self-destruction, so I'll use this manipulation. Put that there. I always hate when they mess with your tray, you know. Swarm missiles. Here we go. Okay, so in battle mode, you get these swarm missiles, which are different than the rapid fire missile. The rapid fire missile is more like a torpedo. You have the swarm missiles, and they work really well, in my opinion. So I think we're set. We are set. Right, we'll do the deuterium surpluses here really quick. We're ready to roll. So you're going to watch a ship in action. You're going to hear some music, some really good music. And here we go. So enjoy the show, everybody. You get to watch the DKora in action here. And then we're going to come back and go over the Ferengi set really quick.
Caught in another world, paradise within. This place no one can define. Their time is standing still, all of this appeared, buried in the darkness of your mind. Taken away till nothing more remains, and we simply kill
said, has a couple cool, interesting things about it that you can check out. So. Okay, so anyway, we're going to look at one other fun attribute that this ship has. Ready? Okay. Oh, a lot of abilities. And where are we at? So you know how you can call the freighter, right? The trade freighter? You know what I'm saying? Well, the Ferengi set is cool. You could buy stuff from space vendors to get a discount. So, like, if there's commodity vendors in space, you get a discount on it. But you have the attribute Friends in High Places. That's right. So, if you look at the set itself, combat module is cool. You get power transfer rate, mine and torpedo damage boost, and starship flow capacitor boost. These mines are cool. But what's cool is you get a lifetime of experience, Friends in High Places, and in Sector Space Tycoon, basically any space vendor, you can get like stuff at a discount. That's really what it is. But you have Friends in High Places. Now check this out. Let me see my DOF missions. Do I have it maxed out? If not, I'll just abort one. Ooh, I don't. Okay. Hit this little button down here. And what will appear is a Ferengi privateer. See that? A little Ferengi shuttle chilling right over here. Special DOF mission. For a minuscule investment of 500 gold plus platinum, a Ferengi privateer offers a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to gain a portion of his profits. I almost sounded like a Ferengi there. Acquisition and utilization of duty officers requires Lieutenant 8. Basically, it's very simple. It doesn't require anything. It requires some platinum. You get some energy credits and a whole bunch of crap. Commodities, and sometimes you get something cool. Sometimes you get something cool. So I already started the assignment. It usually takes a little while. About 20 hours. Anyhow, pretty cool stuff here. So anyway, that's the Ferengi DKora class. That's the rep system. Hope everybody enjoyed themselves. I know I did making this video. And we'll see everybody on the other side of the galaxy. And I hope you enjoyed the song, too, because actually that's me singing with the band that I'm in. And our album does come out in the next couple weeks. Take care. Have a good one. And see you somewhere in the galaxy.